Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Lee, aka the Pervy Sage, and today we're discussing one of my all-time favorite mangas and mangakas. His name is Kishimoto. He wrote the manga for Naruto, and he is involved with the manga Boruto. Now, Boruto is not my favorite manga. I don't even read it anymore. The anime, I think, killed it for me, but there has been some drama. So he did an interview that was translated from, when I say he, I mean Kishimoto. Kishimoto did an interview that was translated from Japanese to French. And it looks like potentially there may have been some mistranslations. But let's go ahead and look at what has caused this drama, and then we'll discuss. So, Kishimoto, just for reference, is the current artist for Boruto. How much he's involved in the writing of it, I don't know, but Kishimoto is still involved in the writing of Boruto. So that kind of gives you the background of who this person is in the question that they're asking. They asked Kishimoto which Kishimoto's character design he preferred. He answered Teen Sarada because she's sexy and he couldn't have drawn her. Now you have to keep in mind, we don't know what he means by he couldn't have drawn her. We can make assumptions that he's implying that he could never draw a character of this nature, whether it be sexy or just maybe the design itself, like here she is right here. Just this overall design. Because to be honest with you, I don't find this overall design any different than any of his designs from Naruto Shippuden. I don't really. Now, I don't like the design. It's a little bit different than what I would care to see, but it's fine, right? I mean, look at all his designs here. So you could say with her and with some of these other ones like Hinata and, oh my God, what is her name? My brain's not working. I can't think of it. I can hear Lee say 10. So, with 10, they're covered up. Sakura is fairly covered up too, and she's not really big breasted. Oh my god, what is her name? I can't remember. Fuck. Anyway, she's not that revealing either. I mean, she's wearing a top, the skirt, and she's not really showing any cleavage. It's buttoned all the way up to her neck, a midriff top of some sort. I mean, so you can make an assumption here that that's what he's referring to, that he couldn't draw a character that sexy, right? But I don't think she's that sexy. It's not much different. It's buttoned almost all the way up to the top of her neck. Now, maybe her skirt's a little bit shorter. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe he's just referring to the more edgy look. I don't know. We don't know what he means by this. Okay. But there's one thing people have to keep in mind, because on Twitter, they started throwing around the P word. They throw this word around so much, honestly, it's lost any shock value, any meaning to me. Because one thing you can count on, if you're on Twitter enough and you state your opinion enough on Twitter, at some point in time, you can be called racist, bigot, transphobe, homophobe, a predator, or the P word. At some point in time, you're going to be called one of those words. Okay. But they do this so much. They try to shut you down with the shock value of that word, because they either don't like what you're saying or they can't disprove what you're saying. Right. So they'll throw those words around to try to shut up all conversation. So they've lost meaning. So the fact that they're throwing this word around now towards Kishimoto, I'm like, seriously, it's gotta be false. It's got to be false. There's no way. Because look, Twitter doesn't understand nuance. You can call a girl sexy or design sexy without any sort of desire of lust towards that person. I mean, girls go out, they go shopping together, they get clothes, they go, ee! Right? And they do all that stuff. And girls be like, oh, girl, you so sexy. Gay guys do it too. So if a gay guy calls a girl sexy, is he all of a sudden sexually desiring that person? Fuck no. You know better than this. Women the same way. When they say other women are sexy when they go out shopping for clothes. Oh, girl, that dress, you look so sexy in it. You know that they don't mean lust. So Twitter doesn't understand nuance. So he could be calling this design sexy. Whether it's a mistranslation or not, honestly, I don't give a fuck. If he thinks it's sexy, he thinks it's sexy. It doesn't mean he's attracted to this thing. Not to mention, it's a fucking piece of paper. It's a drawing. It's not even real. So what are we talking about here? It breaks no laws. It's not considered CP. He's not going to get arrested. Twitter needs to grow the fuck up and stop calling everything that's anime related that potentially is a lolly or someone who's 16 that a character that a person online may actually like. Stop calling them the P word. But here's the hypocrisy of all this. If it's a woman or girl, let me rephrase that. If it's a girl, they'll throw the P word around all day. But the moment it's a guy character who happens to be a teenager and he's hot and he's attractive, and girls on Twitter will be drawing fan art of him all day long, fawning over him all day long. But there's no accusations being thrown around at this point. So again, like I said, the whole word being thrown around, the accusation itself being thrown around is pointless at this point in time. It's dumb. It has no meaning. And 9 times out of 10, there is nothing to it. And in this case, it sounds like there's nothing to it too. Basically, what we're seeing here from Sukuna D. Luffy, whoever that is, the leaks from Kishimoto's interview where he stated that Sarada's design is sexy are false. This person has deleted the post. It was a bad translation from Japanese to French. Kishimoto said that Sarada's design is cool. Kishimoto is not a predator. Even if he said it was sexy, he's not a predator. It's a fucking cartoon drawing. It doesn't exist. It's not real. You can't predator on something that's not real. That's all I'm saying. Doesn't matter if it's a busty lady or a lolly. It doesn't matter what the age is of the character. Look, doesn't mean I approve of it, but it's not illegal. So I don't really give a fuck. I don't. If you do you. Okay, so I'll either be like, okay, cool, whatever, or I'll roll my eyes. Or I'll be like, oh, dude, you may be a creeper, but I don't care. I'm not going to come out and try to cancel an individual. I'm not going to do, because you know what? It's not a real kid. It's not a real person. It's an anime character. And we all know anime characters love this lolly trope where you'll have a 1,000-year-old vampire or dragon, whatever, and it looks like a 15, 16-year-old girl. Now, in this case, it happens to actually be a 16-year-old girl. But do you really think if he said the word sexy there that he was saying it from any sort of lustful desire for that piece of paper? No. You don't have to worry about finding a hole in that piece of paper later tonight. That's not going to happen. Stop being an idiot, okay? It's not real, okay? So let's stop saying that he is something that he's obviously currently not. Let's grow up. Stop getting your panties in a twist, Twitter. Oh my word. It's stupid. It's fucking stupid. Okay. Anyway, that's all I got for you today, guys. That's currently what's going on with Twitter and their drama. I mean, when's drama not going on Twitter? But, it is what it is. But if you liked the video, hit the like button. Don't forget to hit subscribe on the channel for more content. And I will talk to you guys next time.